We all have them, you know what I mean. They're all those branding strips that we cut off and one day we think we're going to use them. Well, this is Strip Tees, the scrapbook way, and today we are using them. I am creating a layout today for the Strip Tees hop, and we are using up our branding strips. They're those little edges of our papers that our paper designers throw on to add the name of the paper, the name of the collection, and of course who is printing it. So I have gone through my stash. I have so many of them, it's not funny. I could probably do 70 layouts and still have lots of them left, but I'm going to use ones that are related to the colors in my photos. So I have gone through and I've pulled out a whole heap of ones that relate to the image of my photo at the beach, and of course I'm using colors from the beach. Now I have got this piece of Scrapbook Fantasies paper that I'm utilizing for my background, and I'm also using this blue from the Sun Loving collection to do my framing. So I am using 1/4 inch that I have cut from my scrap leftovers, and I am adding the border to the edge of my layout. Now that that is done, I'm going to start with a piece of the branding strip here from Sun Loving that you just saw there, and I'm going to divide my page in half. So from there I'm going to start utilizing my strips to lay out across the layout and create a vertical panel on my layout. Now the prompt for February was to use them vertically. That means we weren't allowed to change the direction of them. We had to use them vertically. So I have gone through and I've tried to balance out the colors, and I'm just going to trim them down to be 11.5 so they fit within the border and slightly under. So that's just so that I can get some interest happening. I wanted that one full one in the middle just to be my point of reference, and then I'm going to build it on each side, layering up the colors. And when you see the photo, you'll see that I have reflected the colors from the photo with my choices. So using those two there that were of the same color, I am now able to build across. And what I'm doing is I'm just using shades and tones of similar colors. They're not all the same color. They are of the same color family, and they will balance out as they spread across the page. Now as you can see, I have all different lengths of them, and I'm happy with that. That's fine, because that represents like the rocks and things around the sea. They're not one straight edge, they're all jagged as well. So I'm trying to pick that up from the photos and carry it out with the strips. So I am building it across. I don't want it to be equal and I don't want it to be even, and that would be because I need odds. If I was going to do it equal and even, then I would have it balanced on both sides. So I'm working through putting each of these down one at a time so that you can see how it's happening. It is a bit of a process, and I'm trying to get that all together now. I don't want too many, but I don't want not enough. Does that make sense? I just want the right amount so that the layout doesn't look too heavy down the center. So it will be off to the right, which is what I want, because my photo is going to sit to the left. So that will allow for that compensation with the space over to the right. And it also adds a feature of interest for your eye to roam. Now I'm almost there with the strips. I'm getting pretty happy with how this is coming together. I'm just checking with that photo how much more further over to the left I can go, and I'm going to just add in another strip in there, and there you can see all my colors, and that's how I've got it. I've got 11 strips there. Now I've got my photo and I'm going to mat it onto the blue cardstock, which is a scrap that I have got left over from a previous layout, and I'm just popping it there to lift it up off that background. Now I want to bring in the colors of that border strip because and the framing that I have on the layout to give that balance to the frame as to why I would choose that to come into the layout. So now that I've got those down, I can start embellishing the rest of the layout. And you can see now how that blue is just drawn equally into the layout but makes the photo pop. Now as you look at my photo, you can also see that I have balanced the colors from the layout into the photo and vice versa, the photo into the layout. So I've gone through a whole stash of bits and pieces that I have sitting on my desk in different packets where I've fussy cut out things, and I haven't used them on other layouts and they've just been accumulating. So I thought I will just pull a whole heap of those together and throw them onto this layout in the clusters, and it actually works out quite well because once again I use the colors of my photos to guide me and the colors of the papers that I'm using on the layout. Now I do have one strip here that has a phrase on it, and I love any of the branding strips that have phrases on it. So all manufacturers out there, take note, we love our phrases on our branding strips. They're so much more versatile. Please keep those in mind when you're creating your designs. I really do love when there's a phrase that I can utilize. It says you can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. And so I love the beach. I feel like I'm rejuvenated. I'm connecting to land and water. It's really actually very peaceful, and it just makes everything at right. So that's why I really do like going in the surf and being in and around the beach and the waves. So I'm just playing here with some of these embellishments, and I'm pulling them together, and I deciding whether I actually want that cluster down the bottom, and I decided I didn't, and I moved it further to the top when I went and put it all down. Some of it I glued into spot, and some of it I popped up on foam tape. I just wanted some depth, and I wanted some length in that embellishment to the left, and I also wanted it to come in and around the photo and cradle it just a little bit. So I'm just putting in some faux stitching down the center of these branding strips, and that's just adding another point of interest for your eye when it's looking at the layout. They were, you know, like branding strips are branding strips. They're pieces of paper, strips of paper, effective, but let's make them a little bit more effective by putting some time and effort into having a little bit of a doodle with some faux stitching. Could have actually done real stitching, but time factor was against me, so I've gone with the faux stitching here. And I like the fact that it's a crazy zigzag. It's not neat and tidy, and you can just see how much that's made it pop all together right now. So I'm just checking how many strips I've got there and how many sets of stitches, and I realize I need to add in one more set of stitches because they're not at odds. It's actually, they were in an even number. Now they're right, now they're odds. And look at that, just that little doodling, how much that lifted that playground, that whole layout right up. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to use some distress spritz, and I'm sorry, I'm off screen at the moment looking for the one that I wanted, and I end up coming up with the weathered wood one, and it's the distress spritz from Tim Holtz, and I'm just splattering it around here and adding it to the top and around the clusters just for that blue to be dragged in over that red. And I really do love how this is coming together. Now all of those embellishments, as I said, were bits and pieces that I have pulled from previous ones that have just been sitting on my desk because they were leftover pieces, and I've tied them together now into this very simple but effective beach layout. You will notice that I do a lot of beach layouts because I love the beach. Sorry people, I'm not apologizing any for it. I love it. I love the beach. It makes me feel really good every time I go there, and I don't get to go there enough. Not anywhere near enough do I get to go to the beach, and so when I am there I take so many photos. So this one here was at Nora Head Beach with my friend on recently in the January holidays, and we had a great day. The waves were pounding up over the rocks. It was just beautiful. And so I'm adding in some Nouveau drops or pops of color here. These are actually pops of color, and they are set up in the triangles so that your eye will naturally roam around the layout, and it just ties it in nicely. And I do love that it's that soft turquoisey teal that is in the photo. So there you go, you can see the clusters, you can see those pops of color. There's my title, and I just like it. It's bright, it's simple, it's me, and I really do like it. So I've got 11 branding strips used in my verticals, plus one that are for my title, quote, whatever you'd like to call it. And here it is. There is a full playlist of all the people playing along with this month's strip tease. Go check everybody out. There will be some amazing creators creating some fantastic layouts, and I'm sure you're going to be inspired. Don't forget that thumb and the big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it, every single one that you give me. So thanks for watching, everybody. I do appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, I hope you consider subscribing. I'm aiming for that 1,000. Thanks everyone. See you in the next video.